Alrighty, the patch notes are out, so let's take a look at what we got. Alrighty, version 7.0 releasing tomorrow. I'm surprised they jumped straight to 7 and not, this is like update 6.2 or something. It's a little surprising. Added support for side editor DLC. Started by heading in Cobble Square. That makes sense. I think, what, is this side editor DLC's tomorrow, or is it the 22nd, Thursday? I forget. That's okay. Season catalog changes March 1st. New, obviously. 153 new pieces of gear. The Marlin. Oh. Or what? That's crazy. Only one new battle stage. Just the Marlin Airport. The 2 new main weapons. The Dazzler Doolies and the Recycled Brella. 9 new sets of existing man weapons. Bone Rattle Arena. 20 new table turf cards. Adjust gear. Glasses, visors, hoodies, sweaters. Layer t-shirts, shoes with socks. Select any supported gear from the equipment and press the Y button to adjust it. Adjust gears for caps as well as t-shirts that previously not adjust gear such as Splatfest tees. Awesome. 2 new songs were added to the game. And then the 2 new main weapons. See, Dazzler Doolies. Normal shots have long flight range. The dodge roll moves a long distance. It has 1. In exchange, it will only be performed once at a time. Flight range of shots decreases, but the rate of fire increases dramatically. Okay. Recycled Brella. Deal high amounts of damage to even distant opponents due to low scatter of its shots. Can be as low durability, launch quickly, and has a short recovery time. That's pretty cool. We already knew all the kits. Those were all revealed over the past week on the Twitter. Alrighty. Main weapon changes. Big Swing. Reduce the amount of ink consumed for horizontal swings and vertical swings by approximately 10%. That's a big buff for Big Swig. I think that will definitely might make it meta viable. Again, it could be a better weapon now that this exists. I think we might see it in zones a little bit more, just like when it first came out. Mini Splatlings, ink splatter is now more likely to fall on the player's feet. That's good for Mini. I don't know how that affects its actual like splatter, like when you're actually firing the main weapon. But this just, means more ink is gonna be around the player's feet. I think that's good for Mini. I don't play too much Mini or haven't seen too much Mini, so I don't know how this benefits the weapon, but if it paints your feet better, that's a buff. That's a good thing. Gloogadoolies increase the radius of the ink splatter at the point of impact by approximately 10%. Okay, so that means like when it hits the ground, maybe when it hits an opponent too, more ink splatter comes out of it, so it paints the ground a little bit more. So I think that's a pretty good buff for Gloogas. That doesn't do much to help it. Yeah, it's not the buff I think Glooga's needed, but it's a buff nonetheless, so we'll see how. I don't think it'll affect the Gloogadoolies too much. It might just make it to where you get your special just a little bit faster. Reflex, increase the amount of ink consumed for up to the first charge level by approximately 7. Wow, they're nerfing Reflex. I think that's probably because of Turf Wars. Like, the Turf War meta, I think, is Reflex still. That's a drastic change. 70% more ink consumed from the first charge level. What? Sure, that's fine. 200 for 52 gal, less whale spam, but this kind of sucks. Was end parries Turf War meta too? Because this kind of sucks for end parries, having that 200. Added dedicated poses to the Repent Inkopolis emote for when the player is equipping Dooley's Brella Stringers with Platanas. Hey, look at that. I think they changed that. That's awesome. Sweet. That's really dope. Glad they changed that. Alright, Splatfist changes. Fizzbangs. Press A or L button to throw a Fizzbang. Launch a firework or lance to ink the ground and deal damage to small amount to enemies. Fizzbangs are acquired when landing on the stage from the spawner and when a player defeats an opponent. Number of Fizzbang acquired at these times increases as the time remaining in battle gets lowers. You can have up to 7 Fizzbangs. Pretty fun. They adjusted them again? What? This is what in the world? They really said, alright, let's make the Splatfest points 10 times what they were worth originally. That's insane. And second place gets points. I think that's good. I think that's really good. I think that means that Fry actually has a chance of, like, winning things now. But this is 90 for sneak peek is wild. 70 for votes, so they dropped it a little bit. Splatfest Open 120, Pro 120, Tricolor 180. And then second place just gets half that amount. Okay. I think that's pretty cool. Matchmaking method for Open has been adjusted to improve matchmaking and fishing for groups of 2 players. Pretty cool. All right, salmon run changes. Hey, let's go. They changed the reef slider. See, why don't they just do this in multiplayer? Make reef slider like just instantly better. Like, dude, I don't even make my fixing reflux video, bro. This right here, bam, fixes everything if they just put that in multiplayer. Lower the frequency of animation updates for distant salmonoids when there was a large total number of salmonoids on the stage in order to reduce the frequency of game slowdown. Pretty cool. Table turf battle who can be invited to the dojo. Let's down the side of our DLC and progress the story. 7 stages. We select random feature. Cool. Change the stage used by Spike in the Table Turf Dojo. The number of decks doubled it from 16 to 32. Cool. Change Splatoon 30-sider stats feature. Added Journey 5. Cool. Tournament Manager. I haven't messed around with this too much, so I don't really know what this changes. Get a food ticket when participating in tournaments. Help Tournament Manager. Receive a ticket from a lobby terminal. Withdraw from the tournament. Disqualified. Will not be able to receive a ticket. May receive 1 ticket per season. Badges that directors and co-directors who complete tournaments using Tournament Manager will be able to receive based on total number of tournament participants. That's pretty cool. Participation tournaments completed before applying this update data will also be counted. Add a prevent stage reuse option to battle settings. That's really cool. For automatic incentive, that's real nice. Random choice stage will be automatically removed from the pool of random stages after finishing a battle on that stage. Stages will not be removed if the battle's interrupted. Sorry, I'm speaking really fast. Update with focus on support for the side order DLC, as well as future editions. Splatfest changes tweaks to multiplayer for Fresh Season 2024, which releases in March. Multiplayer added new main weapons, just as main weapons to make them easier to handle for players who use them frequently. Next update is planned for the middle of the Fresh Season 2024 and should focus on balance adjustments. Awesome. So I think that's going to be it. We're not going to go over the bug fixes because those aren't too important. I don't think there's going to be... Just kidding. There's a lot of... Yeah, we're not going to have time to go over all these bug fixes unless there's anything like of note in the bugs that you guys want to point out in the comments section below. That's really it, guys. So... thanks for just watching this short breakdown. Don't forget to subscribe to the main channel. Subscribe to the extras channel as well. I will hopefully be posting more content here in the future because I want to utilize this channel more for types of videos like this and just some other content as well. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoy the rest of your chill season 2023 and looking forward to the fresh season 2024. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out.